Good morning, everybody. As we continue to get ever so closer to 2020, we want to keep you informed of some ways of starting maybe healthier choices in 2020. And we brought on a chef once again, who we are so excited to see once again, Haley Dixon, who you've seen here before because she was a finalist for Culinary Fight Night, is being considered one, and I agree, one of the best chefs we have here in our community. But chef, you have kind of taken on a new role of education, especially when it comes to plant-based food, correct?
Yes.
So let's talk about this new endeavor and where it's gotten to you to this point.
Sure. Yeah. So it's been about 2 years ago now, I went vegan. And so I stopped working in the standard American diet restaurant, and I was lucky to be brought on at Brightside Kitchen, which I have now taken over the ownership of with my business partner. But I feel so strongly about the amazing things that eating this way does for not only your body, but for the planet, and it's causing no harm to animals. And so our whole goal at Brightside is to make this healthy and delicious food accessible. We want everyone to be able to eat this way. So
because it's a lifestyle. That's what it's all about. And we're hearing, you know, whole foods, plant-based, and it doesn't necessarily have to be vegan. Correct?
Whole food plant-based is a vegan diet, yes, but there is a difference in that whole food plant-based is kind of a way of eating, and veganism is a lifestyle where you're also choosing vegan choices outside of your diet.
Yep. The beauty of what you do, chef, is you make some incredible things, and people are like, "What? This is vegan? You know, I'm eating this, and this is vegan." So that's a beautiful thing. But take me back to 2 years ago.
Okay.
What flipped the switch? Because we all know you've made some incredible things with proteins that you no longer use. What made that switch? Why did you go so hard into this?
So I started learning about the environmental impact of animal agriculture, and I was upset. I was really upset. And then I started learning more about the treatment of animals in our system, and that made me even more upset. So I just started educating myself. There's some really good documentaries to watch, like Forks Over Knives, What the Health, and those are all available on Netflix too. So I just started watching those and learning about the benefits for your body eating this way. Like, it's amazing how good you feel when you're full of vegetables, you know.
What have you experienced in the 2 years of you just personally wanting to make a change, and now sharing the wealth of knowledge with us this morning? What have you experienced?
So when I initially stopped eating meat, I went vegetarian first.
Okay.
When I stopped eating meat over the course of about 6 months, I lost 40 pounds, and that's the only change that I made. So that was really cool. And then once I cut out the dairy and eggs, I just experienced more energy. I am more focused. I had some skin problems that cleared up, which is really fantastic. Yeah, there's just an unlimited list of benefits. So
it's like almost food was healing you from the inside out.
It is. Yep, that's kind of the whole idea, is that food is medicine. And like this book that I brought here, Eat to Live, that's the whole idea, is that filling your body with these good things and these nutrients, and it's just
because for a while the healthy food kind of gets a bad rap as it's not as much fun. It's not, you know, when we think of a treat for somebody, it's, you know, junk food a lot of the time.
Yep.
And that doesn't have to be, that isn't the case.
Not the case at all. And it's not like you're abandoning the idea of sweets or anything like that. There's whole food plant-based desserts. We actually have a class on that coming up if you're interested in learning how to make whole food plant-based desserts. But anything that you can have on a regular diet, you can turn into some form of a whole food plant-based recipe.
We just kind of want to give you some knowledge or some resources you can go to if you'd like more knowledge on what we're talking about. But let's talk about what's on your plate this morning. What did you bring in as an example? An example of what people might not expect when it's plant-based food.
So everyone, including myself, craves that kind of cheesy flavor. You know?
Absolutely.
I want something cheesy and rich, and so I brought in our Southwest brunch burrito. Inside we've got a tofu scramble, some black beans, roasted onions and peppers, and then over top here we have our queso sauce. The base of this is actually garbanzo beans, so it's full of protein and there's a lot of good fiber in there. And then we've got a little salsa verde drizzle and some seeds on top. I always top everything with seeds because it's a really great source of your omega-3 and omega-6. And then these hemp seeds in particular on here. For every 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds, there's 9 grams of protein, which is pretty wild.
Wow.
So, yeah, you're welcome to taste.
sample?
Michelle, get in there.
All right. You can help me out here.
In there. So let's talk about Brightside Kitchen.
Yeah.
Where are you located, and how can people come in and enjoy and be inspired by other dishes like this?
So we are in the Mercy Health and Fitness Center on 59th and University in Clive. You do not have to be a member of the center to come in to Brightside Kitchen.
Okay, good to know.
Yep. And we have a whole little free library in there too, which was donated by Plant Strong Des Moines, which is a really great Facebook group to join if you're interested in learning more
I
about
want people
this.
to see what the inside of this looks like, so you can
really
see
nice.
more of the beans and like that. You're not eating light here. This is gonna
No.
fill you up if
Yeah.
you order this.
Talk about how, because you've obviously made the switch too in your own kitchen.
Yes.
About maybe the challenges or the surprises people with how to kind of change how they prepare things and how they cook and the ingredients that they use.
Smells good too.
So
That is very good.
in the beginning, it was definitely a little bit of a learning curve, but there's so many great resources now, like whole food plant-based meal planners exist, which is super helpful for a lot of people. And it was just kind of learning to reorganize my plate, because the standard American plate, you have a big piece of meat, you've got a little bit of vegetables, and you've got some kind of starch, maybe a mashed potato or something like that. And when you go whole food plant-based, you're not just replacing that meat on your plate with more vegetables. You need to add in some legumes and beans and some grains, which are really inexpensive kitchen staples. So
Even waffles there with some syrup. That's what's going to catch my attention.
yeah, I almost brought you a waffle this morning. I'm sorry. I know.
Oh, chef.
And very nice too.
You should have
apologize.
known better, but you can still eat the way you want to eat.
Yeah,
but it can be done with plants. And is that something we're going to hear more about? Whole foods, plant-based. Is that going to be the lingo we're going to hear even more
I
in
think
2020?
so. Yeah, a lot of people are really interested in getting healthy, right?
Right.
And this is one of the healthiest ways to eat. It's the only diet that's been proven to reverse heart disease and type 2 diabetes. And we just had a intro to whole food plant-based class, and there was a woman who came in and she had just started eating this way 3 months ago. And in these 3 months, she was able to stop taking 5 of her 8 medications for high blood pressure, cholesterol, all that. And so it's just so inspiring to me to see these people literally changing their life with what they're putting in their body.
And let's talk about that class for a minute, because you had great attendance, which speaks to more and more people wanting to learn. What was the kind of the biggest takeaway for you from as an educator of what people are most interested in, or maybe some of the challenges that they have?
Yeah, so we talked a lot about batch cooking, because when you are eating whole food plant-based, you are required to cook for yourself a little more, but there's ways to make it easy. And so I think that's what people are the most interested in, is how
to be the most efficient.
Yeah, how to be
More
efficient.
prep work, but worth it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a class specifically on batch cooking here soon. All of our intro to whole food plant-based classes are gonna be completely free. So just keep an eye out on our website and on our social media, because we'll announce a new one soon. I think towards the end of January, beginning of February, we'll do another intro to whole food plant-based class.
Okay, I was going to say, you keep mentioning these great classes, whether it's how to get started or maybe you're already in it but want to know how to make some great desserts or other things like that. You keep saying intriguing things. So if people want to follow along, if they want to learn the art of the bowl or beyond, Brightside Kitchen is a wonderful, wonderful page you need to make sure you like on Facebook. But you mentioned people can go on website and things like that to stay on top of everything that's happening.
Yeah, on our website you can order our meal prep. So let's say you want to try whole food plant-based, but you don't want to cook it yourself. You can order meals for a week from us. We have all of our classes on there. Upcoming on January 11th, we're going to do a sauces 101 class. We're going to talk about how to make those sauces that people crave, because that's what makes the plate, right? You need some sauce. And then we're doing a whole food plant-based dessert class at the end of the month on the 25th. So,
wow, and you're offering these free to anybody who wants to attend?
The dessert class does have a cost on it, but all of our intro to whole food plant-based classes, that's what we called the last one, those are going to be free, and we're going to do one every other month. So
And a great way to kind of just sample things is to take advantage of the week-long
Yep.
meal plan, because
Yeah.
that gives you kind of a feel and a taste for things, and then you can kind of explore those on your own.
we can enjoy wonderful things like this if
This
we
is delicious.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
Absolutely
let you
delicious.
do the cooking for us.
Yes.
Okay.
And you feel good. You just
Perfect.
it feels different
You
to
do.
eat this way.
Yeah,
completely.
It's fantastic.
Well, Chef, congratulations
Thank
on this
you.
new endeavor and this new way of thinking and eating. Hopefully it works out for you as well, because as we've learned
It's a
many
great
times on this
teacher right
program, a lot of it stems from what we put in our bodies and our diet, and this might be a positive way of going forward in 2020 for you. More information, Brightside Kitchen. Find them on Facebook, go online, sign up for a free intro class.